Okay, everyone. Hello, we are here with our next strangers. Oh, sorry, I can't see you guys very well. Um, okay, that's fine. Whatever works for you guys. So would you be able to tell us your names or how you'd like to be called and a little about yourself?
Um, I'm Tatiana.
I'm Emma.
Tatiana.
Uh,
And what do you
we're
guys like to do?
Um, I like to color and make TikToks.
and
um
how and how about the girl with the shades?
uh I like wearing shades inside.
What?
Yeah, love playing basketball, boxing. It's pretty cool.
Wow. How'd you get into that?
Um, it's something that I've like always loved watching ever since like I was a little kid with all my cousins. Pretty fun.
Um, so something that I hold on. This computer's so old and dumb. Um, so something that I've been talking to some people on this channel about is like just the current state of the world and everything. And what do you guys think about what's going on? And do you have any thoughts? What your
I think it's kind of stupid.
Yeah,
could you explain?
I'm just a kid and like
same. Yeah,
I hate being like cooped up in my house and stuff.
yeah. It's starting to get like really boring. Not being able to like go anywhere anymore. But yeah,
Hmm. Is school starting up for you guys again, or are you in college or high school?
we're going into high school.
Okay. And so, what are your thoughts on like how things are changing with this? Like, are you guys going to be online classes again, or
Back and like so basically they like split us up into groups with our last names, so we're all in different groups of going into school on different days.
oh, what do
Yeah.
you think of that?
Um, I think it's like okay, but I wanted to like see everyone, and I thought it would have been fine if we would wear masks and stuff, and if we all could have just went instead of groups. But I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
How about you, Emma? Emma, right? Emma's the sunglasses.
Um, I think as long as I get to go to school, I'm fine with it.
What state are you guys in?
We're in Wisconsin.
Oh, you guys are the first people from Wisconsin on here. Awesome. Do you guys like Wisconsin?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got a lot of cheese.
yeah.
What is life like in Wisconsin? Uh, like how is it different there than anywhere else in the country? You think?
Well, a few years ago in June, it snowed. It's pretty cold.
And in the
Uh,
summer, it gets really hot, like really, really hot.
for us, it gets hot because we're so used to the cold.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
people that live in like Arizona, it's like normal temperatures.
Yeah, in Florida, I'm in Florida right now, and it's like I just came back from Oregon. I had like a little trip up there, and Oregon is just so nice. I like came back to Florida, and it was just like, why am I living here? This is awful. It's like so humid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even when like it does rain and the temperatures are like in the low 40s, sometimes we get hail or ice. It's pretty bad.
Do you guys like traveling? Have you traveled much?
I've been to Florida a couple of times.
Uh, my family drives a lot of places. We've been like to states around Wisconsin.
Hmm. What are do you guys are you guys like up on the like politics scene and everything and what's going on with our good old president and
No,
I hate Donald Trump. I hate him so much. I just wish he would die. That's
that's
really
that's
mean,
her opinion.
but
I
like,
love Donald Trump.
so could you guys actually this is great because I've not talked to people who like disagree about it like when you guys are together. I'd love to hear kind of like your thoughts of like pros and cons of Trump and Yeah, just your actual thought, your actual opinions. Would love to hear that.
Okay. Well, I hate him because he's homophobic and I don't know, he also claims that he wants to ban TikTok a bunch of times, but he never does it. And I just don't like him. I hate him. I don't know why. There's just something about him that I don't like.
Uh, I think he's fine. I'd rather have him as president over Biden for sure.
Could you?
He's Biden seems a little like to me. He's like trying to get everybody to rely on the government more than what they really need to. But that's just like my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. With it's interesting because I was talking to this one girl a while ago, and she was talking about how she likes Donald Trump because she she sees him get bullied a lot by the media, and that like because people bully him, that's why she defends him, is because she knows what it's like to be bullied. But it's so weird, right? Because at least on the Democratic side, they say, oh no, like Trump's the bully. He like locks up illegal immigrants and he puts them in cages. But then on the Republican side, they say, look, like the Democrats are saying that Trump has orange skin and bad hair and is an idiot. Like it seems like both sides are being extremely hateful, or like coming off that way. And do you guys kind of sense that too? Do you think that one side is less hateful than the other?
Um, I think that a lot of people are just kind of have their own opinions and are like kind of going after each other. And um, as like that one girl said, she knows how it is to get bullied. It's like a totally different scenario because it's like he's someone that's running our country and he's probably knows that he's probably gonna have people that don't like him. So he just is okay with it.
Tatiana, do you have any thoughts?
Mm-mm.
No? Um, Interesting. Um, any other thoughts of how do you think the world sees America? Um, do you
Um,
th- yeah, how do you think other countries view us?
um, I think some countries that are like not the best places to live view us as being a pretty good country because it's better than where they live. But some people rather live where they live. It's all kind of their opinion, kind of a thing. I think America's great.
Yeah.
Could you explain what you think the strengths and weaknesses are of our country?
Um, One of the strengths is that we get to speak like what we feel, especially with like the Black Lives Matter protests. If they were anywhere else in the world, they probably wouldn't be able to do that as much as they would here, which I really think is important that we get to speak what we believe.
Mm.
Um, One of the weaknesses is uh, the fact that I just lost my train of thought.
That's okay. One of the weaknesses. So the strengths is one of the strengths is that that people like that Black Lives Matter and like Occupy Wall Street and the Me Too movement and Time's Up, like they all have kind of an outlet to be able to speak their views and call out people in power. But and the downside maybe, or the you Tatiana, do you have any thoughts of like what are your thoughts of like the strengths and weaknesses of America?
Um, no.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, we all have opinions, right? It's
Kind
nothing,
of
not right or wrong.
because like you don't think about it every day.
Yeah.
It's like trying to come up with it.
I don't know.
Cool. Well, hopefully this conversation is making you maybe think about it a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
you know, which is helpful in its own way. Um, if if you guys could change one thing about America, what would you change?
What do you think?
Um, the fact that everybody gets treated the same way, and like, uh, in the way that like, if people are not as wealthy as others, other people don't like look down on them to be like bad people just because they're not as wealthy.
I think that everyone should like just support everyone and like every race and everything and just like be normal and just love every.
Yeah, treat everyone like a human being, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if a lot of people would treat each other like most people treat each other, the world would be
horrible.
fantastic.
Oh,
Actually, because if I treated everybody like I treat her, the world would be great.
great. Yeah.
So I guess that I'm going to continue on this train of thought. So Emma, why don't you treat everyone like you treat Tatiana?
I try to. I really do. It's just the way people
Mm.
treats me badly. I'm not just gonna like
Be nice to
be
them.
nice to them
Yeah.
because it's hurting me. And I'm like come from a family that like we strongly are respectful to everyone. And I like have a big family. So like I know people how to treat people, how not to treat people because I've had so many good role models in my life. It's just kind of hard when people treat you badly. It's hard to treat them nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems almost unnatural to treat someone who's treating you badly nicely. Like it's I guess like something that I talk a lot with people on here is bullying, like people, right? And
Oh yeah.
so and like how does bullying even come about in the first place? And I at least from talking to a bunch of people, I seem to have traced it to like this kind of idea that their home life is not great. Like
Yeah.
either they need attention, they need like love. By attention, I mean love. Like they need support, they need role models. And it sounds at least like Emma, has that. And I wonder, I wonder if those people aren't treating you badly because of anything you're doing, but it's more of their own backstory that is then seeping into their mind and then affecting how they act towards you, right? Like it's almost like trying to disconnect their behavior from you as a personal thing. Like I,
Yeah. I get
do you agree with that? Like, what are your
I
thoughts of that?
I think that it all depends on maybe the person is just being mean or rude, but I really do think that it has to do something with their backstory, how their parents treat them, what's going on in their life, which is one of the reasons why I really try to
Hmm.
be nice to everyone,
Yeah, keep that in mind, right? Yeah, you try to keep that in mind.
what's going on with like their family or in their life
Yeah.
because I can't read their mind. So
Yeah,
I try to be nice.
awesome. Yeah, like that. Actually, one of the things that like coming on here to Omegle, having conversations with people. It's really like lately it's been tough for me to come back on because there's so many people that are so mean to me, and like,
Hmm.
like it's actually kind of easier to come on here when there are two of you, right? Because you have each other and you guys care about each other. But like being alone, one on one with another stranger, and then being like, hey, you're a pervert. You're like 35 years old, or you're like 50 years old, or whatever. It's like
Eh.
I just so want to be like, fuck you, But
Yeah.
but like, and it's so easy to do that.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do that, but like, what is that helping? Like, how is me reacting and being like, fuck you? How is that helping the world in any way? And I kind of think about that with other people, and like the people that are mean to you. It's like, I don't know. We have to. This culture, the culture of our country, just seems really hateful, and it's time to take a stand. And I think the way to take a stand is to just do it with people that you know in your life, and instead of maybe reacting in a fuck you way, that
Yeah.
just being like, you know what, like, let me take a step back and breathe and consider maybe where this person is coming from. Like maybe that is actually the solution to all of this, and we just need to figure out how to do it. I'm rambling, but but yeah. But do you guys have any thoughts, or things that have popped into your mind lately about stuff that you kind of want to talk about? Or
Not
How about
really.
you?
No.
No.
cool. I just go deep really quick. So um,
Yeah.
but it was really nice talking to you guys. And I guess, well, one last question, because you brought up the Black Lives Matter movement, and what are your thought? What are your thoughts of it? And um, have you guys like talked to any of your black friends, about it? And if so, like, yeah, what are your thoughts?
Few friends that
Yeah, me
are
too.
colored, and um, they're amazing. They treat me just like everybody else, and I treat them just like everybody else. And I really think that they should be treated the same way that everybody should, because that's just the way the world should work. And I believe that just because people don't treat them the same, um, that everybody's like that. I think some people think that just because one person treats them one way, everybody's like that. So
Hmm. Tatiana, any thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with her. Yeah.
looking at
Um, no. I don't have.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for taking time and talking to me. If you'd like, I would love it if you guys subscribe to the channel. And if you also want to post a picture for the thumbnail of your video, you could just email me at the email that I have there, buildingbridges505. Um, and I will be posting this video in like 10 minutes, so it'll be up there, and yeah, you can listen back and or not or whatever. You know what I mean?
okay.
But thanks again,
All
guys.
right.
Okay.
Any last thoughts or anything? Nah, you're
I
good.
think I think it's really cool what you're doing,
Yeah.
and I really support it. And it's really fun to just talk to people.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was really
Everybody
fun.
always
Yeah.
leaves us, so
Yeah.
we never have. So that was fun.
It's like, hi, okay, bye.
Bye.
Like it's
if
yeah.
actually, if you guys have any friends that you think may be interested in doing this, give them my email, or like share the video, and yeah, if they email me, I could schedule one, and you guys could come on again if you want to, with some other friends. That could be fun, right? Okay, I'm gonna get going, but I'll see you guys later. Okay,
Hi,
Bye.
thank you.
bye.
Okay, wait.